Hello everybody, Forest Month is here today with some folders. Not about folders like folders. I don't want to take some special kind of folders, not any. This is not review for any of knives you're gonna see now, but it's about folders in general use. For the start, I got here piece of branch or actually dry branch, spruce branch, but doesn't matter. I don't want to do any cutting test these things. Just this is about something different. Just I will cut into that. That's it. I need some material to cut in. I got an Emerson here, Commander, standard Commander, very expensive folder. I got a zero tolerance. If you've seen my channel, or if you're watching my channel frequently, you might notice or that you know these knives. I've got them, so there is no new folder here, but something a little bit different. My Spyderco Manix 2 XL and my what's kind of used, see it? Cold Steel Recon 1 Tanto, as you might see. All of them, the Cold Steel is the cheapest one, but none of these is cheaper anyway, or cheap, sorry, is cheap anyway. But you can buy some much more expensive folders, but it is not about price. Why I got these here? We got some kind of, let's say, standard steels. I would say the quality steels. That's better. Good heat treatment. These companies are known that they do well. I don't want to say which one is better. And this is not about that. This is about cutting and slicing with folders. Because what I've realized, I got these Spyderco Manix. You might seen it many times, and I didn't make any videos still about this one, as I remember. This is the best slicer, maybe really the best slicer out of my collection, thanks to the grinding and everything. So general thickness on all these, I mean on the base, is very close, 3.2, 3.3 millimeters, very close. What's the problem here? If you cut or slice with this knife, you say, okay, this is slicer, it's great. I was surprised when I did something, when I cut some work, some wood. When I did some work with the wood, it wasn't comfortable, even it is such great slicer. I said, okay, that's weird. Then I say, okay, we've got the G10 handles with liners. We got the G10 handles without liners. I don't talk about it. It's about, sorry, checking some noises here. So there's forest on that side. So what's that? This is Elmax steel, but we've got some liners. This is generally one side. This is one liner, and this is of course the handle. So but G10 anyway. And we've got the Emerson with liners and G10. So as you might see, these are pretty same black G10 handles, very close in thickness. Try to do it in this way. This is the thinnest, not only on the blade. I don't know if you might see that. You might check for yourself. Sorry, which one is the thinnest? The difference is really minor, but that's important. So when I bought this one, I said, wow, this is great slicer. Well, I want to have it with me, and I will slice and cut everything when I go. Okay, I go excuse me, like I do my cookery now, and simply another chopper. Okay, so I got this one, so this is for the small carving, little things to do, and this is just for the chopping and these things. Well, it doesn't work like that. Why? The feeling, I mean how these folders damage your hand. So this is the most expensive still out of them, because when I bought it, this one was even today the most expensive. After this inflation and everything, this is still the most expensive at the moment. This is the second one, this is the third, and this is the last one. So this is the cheapest at the moment, but it's not cheap knife anyway, especially today, but comparable with the steels, as I said, hardening, everything, this. So of course I don't say this is scientific, because the grinding really is it really important when we do these things. But if you do extensive cutting, because you said because you, let's say, prepare your base camp, so you used your choppers and these things. Now you take the choppers away and you start your small things, you know, prepare a real fire, you know, prepare food and prepare the tents and these things. Simply you have to, or you want to slice, you have to cut many, even small things. But let's start. I do just few cuts or few slices. It doesn't matter. It's not really about that, how these knives are cutting or slicing. It doesn't matter now. See, I didn't wear today my glasses because this is not about that. But what's important, this is, see how far I am. As I said, this is not about that slices in general. So I got this one. What's important now is this one. See these lines. See the jimping. This one, how it sinks into my finger. See that my pinky and the ring, even the middle, very important. So the thing is, well, I say, okay, I will start with this, but I did a couple of sticks, let's say like this, and I say, wow, it hurts, it really hurts. So that's I don't like it. Carry on. I got a, sorry, I want to do it a little bit more clear. Emerson. Interesting on the Emerson is, I don't feel really the choil because the choil is really generous. So I feel more this corner with, again, with these two fingers, not here. As I said, it's not about how many, how good, how great this one slices. It's not about that. It's simply to use the knife for some time, to do a couple of slices. Something is definitely there. Something big is definitely there. And I don't know what is it. See this one again. This line, and this line. It hurts less. It hurts less than the one. Okay. I'll take some rest. Maybe deer or something like that. This one. When I squeeze this one again, only my pinky is here on this line. See again. Well, this one hurts. This one hurts. This one's generally all right. And last is okay. I lose my feeling in my legs, so if I want to run, I can't. Okay, the last one, the cold steel. Start here. There's different feeling, one from different from these others. This is something different. You see these white lines here, and you might see these on the palm. Okay, the thing I want to say, we've got these expensive folders, I would say. They are very packable. That's why we use those folders, of course, because we can put there in the pocket. And this is the thinnest, I mean, in the handle size. So you would say, okay, this one is better because it's thin, so it sinks better into my pocket. So it's, I don't know about, you know, it's even lighter and everything. These, that's true, but it's broad enough. That's one from the thing. Every single of these got a relatively broad handle itself. This one, this size, to cover the blade, the edge, you know. So every single got it. Compare it with these. That's why I took these two. Compare it. The size doesn't matter. Even this fixed blade is shorter. It looks smaller than the folder. Let's say this one. It doesn't matter now which one of these. It will be same. Have a look on the size just of the handle. So we say, okay, small handle doesn't matter now because this one has even smaller handle. It's a bit wider or thicker. Sorry, it's a bit thicker, but not that much. Definitely, let's say I put this. This is a little bit thicker. Maybe we are on the same size on the thickest point. So say, okay, the weight is this one. The knife, as a knife, this is lighter than this one, but of course I need a sheath then. But the sheath weighs 2 ounces maybe, so that's not really some huge difference about folders. And I've got here even this one, the Kiesler City Hunter, which also is really packable. You know, this is not a really thick handle, and as a size, see that it's fixed blade, so it's even smaller in all sizes than you can imagine. Only the thickness is a bit bigger, or it's simply thicker than these, but not really much. What I want to say, we can compensate, yes, these problems with gloves, of course, but we usually carry this one in a pocket, and not many times we've got the gloves on our hands. At least not me, because I don't use gloves normally at work, because usually we EDC folders, right? So if I got folders and I got the gloves. Okay, if I take this somehow take it from pocket, yeah, this one works fine. The hole is really nice and big. I can take it or grab it nicely. It's all right. This zero tolerance is tricky anyway. Yeah. Only what I don't have is the feeling out of the pocket, how I grab the knife with gloves from my pocket. These Emerson wave, I can use these Emerson wave of these two, of course. It works nicely for this one. So I can, if I use gloves, then everything's fine. But anyway, I want to say, we've got very expensive knives, folders. Each of these is more expensive than this one, much expensive, I would say, or than this one, doesn't matter. So it's not about materials, it's not about the steel, it's not about quality generally, because all these are very nice quality. So there's no any issue with that. So we have to be careful when we buy folders, and I said, okay, that will be because it's thin, so it's more packable and it's more slicey. That's true, but it has this problem. It has the problem with when you use prolonged time, you have to use it, and you really say, okay, I got a big chopper, and I go for some hike, so I don't want to have some small fixed blade and my chopper, something bigger, simply some heavy knife. I'll take the chopper and I'll take some folder, because I want to save some weight. I want to, you know, I got in my pocket, I don't need any sheath, and it's light, and blah, blah, blah. It's very important, because I found it out by myself when I really start to use this knife for that's important for extensive work, woodwork actually. Then I said, oh, that's not really what I want. I will be definitely more happy to use this knife, because when I squeeze this one, let me try. change grind on it again, as I normally do. It's more comfortable. It's not about gripping only, it's more comfortable. And I don't feel anything. I don't feel, yeah, okay, I feel something here, but it's not something like some corner digging into your finger or palm. So no, you just feel the handle there, that's it. That was very, very different feeling. And let's try the other one. This one goes a little bit sharper corners here. This is not as slicey as that one, because I want that one I want that one to be slicey. But anyway, when I do these, this is like general EDC knife. No. Yeah, I feel it in my fingers in that too, but with very different, let's say, level of uncomfortable simply, very different level. So this is much better for handling for these things to do than with the folders. So this video conclusion, something final. If we buy some folder, the thin or the thinnest doesn't mean the best. It's very important what you want to do for this one, or what we want to do with this one. This one I got it with me as a slice. I've got it on the side in my, let's say, in my room on my table. If I open any package, this is absolutely great. This is really, you know, the finger choil. It's very slicey. I really love how slicey the knife is, but I don't want to use it extensively, even how slicey knife is, because it's not comfortable. Definitely. And I tell you right now, I don't want to do any in this one the video longer. These cold steels, the handles somehow, even this is cheapest out of these cold steels, and I didn't. Somebody took the sandpaper and did these corners a bit rounded for himself. I didn't do that. It's still the original, and for the feeling, for the comfort, when I squeeze it, it's the most comfortable out of these. As I said, even it's much cheaper, let's say cheaper than the Emerson or the Spyderco. You can't buy this now, so it's not really option. So if you want to have comfort, go for this one. Only what I found now is there is a different feeling when I squeeze the knife and I slice or cut with this, like I did here. I feel that kind of press on the lock. That's very, very weird. There is some kind of wave. You see that? See this point? This is kind of weird. So I feel there is no any point when I squeeze this one, because I squeeze here, not on this one. So I squeeze this one. So it's not like that you squeeze it and the folder can lock. No, it's not like that. Or the blade fall. Nothing like that. Just to feel that it's kind of different. But what I found on this knife, see that this is really nice. And for me, for the working, if I usually use it in this way. So I grab this one and use it as a finger choil, and then it's even better. So it works now like the Spyderco, where the finger choil is, and now I'm all right. What is not that comfortable is this one, digging, you see, into my pinky, but it doesn't matter because it's kind of rounded. It's not that sharp. It's not as sharp as on these, so it's still more comfortable out of these. This is these cold steel Recon handles for me are the most comfortable, even for the folders, out of these. Even, as I said, it's the cheapest one. So think about it. If you buy some folder, if you really want to have folder, and what you want to use this folder for. I saw that CBB Praxis, which I don't have. Maybe I'll buy one, because just I like the design. It's compared to this is absolutely cheap. This is quarter of price, I believe, even out of the cheapest one. So, and it has thicker handles, so much comfortable, or very comfortable. Lionel rock, okay, but much comfortable in a hand than these. maybe I'll buy it and I'll try it, because that knife looks really nice, and as I said, it's kind of cheap. Anyway, thank you very much. Have a great time, and bye.